What's up, everybody? It's Collectibles Podcast, episode number 11. Got to apologize for not being on the air last week, but Doc was on vacation, living it up in San Fran, and Trey's still out sick. So, guys, introduce yourself.
Yeah, this is Joe. What's up, fellas? Gotta have somebody represent Oklahoma. My boy Trey, he's under the weather again. That poor bastard. He can't catch a break.
Well, and that's too bad. This is Shaun Big Leg. We're doing our best with the show. We do miss Trey here, but that's okay. We're still gonna give you some insight, comics, cards, all the above. I like that. I can point like either direction.
I get confused.
I just have to remember. Yeah, I gotta remember my left and my right. See, it's opposite.
It's all backwards, dude.
Totally backwards. It's totally backwards. But that's if you're watching it. It's the only way you're gonna understand that joke. So,
how you guys been?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, did you enjoy my state, Joe? Have a little fun in California?
It was nice. We went to Yosemite Sequoia National Park and then cruised over to San Francisco, hung out there for a day, and then down to Monterey and Carmel.
Did you see the boulders on people's porches and sidewalks?
What
boulders?
Yeah, because of the homeless issue, the people had boulders shipped in to put on their sidewalks.
To reserve it for them?
I guess.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, just kind of to block people from being sleeping on their sidewalk all day.
Dude, there was a lot. There was a lot of homeless people out there.
Yeah, yeah, we got kind of a thing going on with that. So
that's the thing with the warm weather places, because I grew up in Hawaii, and fuck, man, it's so easy to be a bum, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it rains once in a while, but so you have a shelter up and shit. But other than that, the weather's perfect year round.
Well, San Francisco. I mean, not even San Francisco's not quite as. It's not exactly Southern California or.
Yeah, but it's not snowing and fucking 0 degrees, dude. It's not like hanging in the streets of Denver.
It's not fun.
God, you freeze your ass off, dude.
It's like a notch under Seattle, kind of.
The weather was really good there. I got burnt on my head. Us bald fellas had that problem.
Yeah,
but it was
the only place I don't get burnt.
Well, my daughter got proposed to there.
Whoa! Congrats!
Yeah, so she's my youngest, and I'll be able to run around the house naked here soon. As soon as I get her out here.
Nice.
But yeah, now I have a wedding to pay for. So.
Oh, oof. Yeah. No, all right.
No.
Good luck. Better pick up that overtime.
Yeah, I got some books to sell if you guys need some.
Yeah, pretty much. So what'd you guys see in comics today? Much?
I don't go out on Wednesdays.
I only did a couple things. I grabbed the Strike Force today. I was like Blade, Angela. That's gonna be that's quite possibly gonna be entertaining. I thought it was a little entertaining. It was like the whole new team: Blade, Angela, Spider-Woman, Winter Soldier, Monica Rambeau, Wiccan, and Damien Hellstorm.
Dark characters.
Yeah, darker characters, which kind of stuff that I like. I saw Blade leading a team. I was pretty happy about the Wilkins book finally coming out. The Blade Wolverine book. He told me about it a couple years ago and said he did it all, and he said it got canned for whatever reason. It wasn't because it was bad, it was just because of the direction they were headed, and so he was really upset because it was a passion project for him, and Wolverine was wearing that X-Force, the Uncanny X-Force suit, and so he was worried about it not coming out ever because of that. So finally they released it, and I just need to get a second print now. So I did get the Virgin variants and all that stuff. You know what? I didn't get. Yeah, they did the Del Auto, and I wasn't finding it that day. And to be honest with you, because I'm such a Wilkins fan, I really didn't care about it. Like, I know he did the interior, so it'd be cool to get the variant cover, but I didn't want to spend the extra money. So what I actually did was I bought more copies. I bought more copies of the regular cover, and I ordered I think it was Unknown had the Virgin. The Virgin cover, the red one, and I bought more copies of those to try to get 9/8. So anyway, that was sort of my approach on that. And then so I think the first that I saw happened to hit today. The first 9.8 was they're 9.8s of the regular colors and of the regular covers and of the virgins, and I think those are a little over $100. But the first Delato hit, and somebody threw $500 on it.
500.
Yeah. No, I mean, I literally saw it pop up on the internet today. So I don't think it's sold. I mean, I honestly think it's a good cover. I think it was a 1 in 50. So that's definitely gonna make it more rare, since that was like a $6 cover price book. And it wasn't, only the one store did like the Virgin store variant. So it's gonna be a more rare book. So I think that's cool about it. But I mean, I'm way out at $500. Like,
not
you know what I mean?
No.
And I didn't check to see what raws are at right now, but I would be really surprised if they're a lot over ratio. But it's Delato, and it's a good Wolverine blade color. So I thought it was all right. But but $500 is definitely.
You can buy 3 of those Star Wars Age of Resistance for that.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That variant is that the hottest one that came out that we've seen in a while?
That was last week, though. Last week.
It was last week.
Yeah, it was last week, but last week it was
30
in the morning,
bucks, right?
Yeah, 30 in the morning, 75 by the afternoon, and now it's 150 on eBay?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
167.50, I think.
It's a 1 in 50. I'm really not that surprised, to be honest. I mean, the Quesada variants tend to be sought after when he does them anyway, and you get a Star Wars character like that. I thought it was a good cover. Some people are like, it's not special, but
it's clean. I like it. It's clean.
I really like it, and I think people that were able to spend money and collect those the Force Awakens covers of her, the 1 in 50 and the 1 in 100, the color and the sketch.
Yeah,
people that are able to collect those, I'm sure, want to collect these too. So yeah, I think they were pretty good, pretty decent thing. The one that surprises me that doesn't sell as much is there's a Star Wars Force Awakens sort of photo, not photo cover. She actually has her own, like her own face is a photo cover, and I think number 7. And I thought it would be a sought after 9.8. So I bought a copy for like $5, and I think I sold it for 500 or 100. 500. It was for 150. It's a 9.8. So that was good. But there's a Force Awakens drawn cover of like the whole team, and she's sort of on top. And I want to say it's a 1 in 25 for Force Awakens number 1. So also her first appearance, and it doesn't really sell for much. No. I think it's like a $10 eBay book. So it's like those ratio Quesadas that really sell for a lot. And
Star Wars has its own following too. There's some books that you can still get kind of cheap that are getting harder and harder to find.
They disappear. Star Wars, Disney, that shit. They have their own collectors.
So Ray, you see going forward, is probably going to play a big part in a lot of the movies coming up. So
I do, and that Strike Force that we were talking about, Quesada had a 1 in 50 of just Angela with a white background today, and or no wait, it's a 1 in 100, and the copies I saw this morning were 50 to $75, I think, and I have not checked back since about probably 9 o'clock this morning. So I don't know if it's going anything, but I think it's a pretty cool cover. I can't think a lot of solo Angela variant covers, and it's a good cover. It's not spectacular. If you're a Quesada fan, you like his style, which a lot of people are, then it's a good cover to you, I would imagine. So,
are we seeing any movement on the Spawn 9?
I don't think Spawn 9
in the past.
There's too many, I think.
I think the newsstand would be the one.
Spawn newsstand number 9 for sure.
I mean, I set the record on the original newsstand. So
Did you?
Yeah, like I got like 500 for it, I think.
Jeez.
But there were at the time, I want to say there were only like 10 or 15, and it's one of those. It's a newsstand, which is rare for those days that CGC actually denotes as a newsstand variant. They don't bother most of the time. Like I don't think Spawn number 1. I don't believe it says it on the label. It's just obvious, So we don't have an accurate count of like Spawn number 1 newsstands, 9.8s. I've had 2.
I found one raw yesterday.
Oh really?
Yeah, but it was kind of beat up.
I fucking never see those newsstands out there, man. Pretty rare.
Yeah,
it's a good find.
That Strike Force 1 in 100 is sold for $110.
No, not bad. I should have bought it for 50 today.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think it's a cool book. So the team, the first appearance, they labeled as what's it called? This Count Ophidian.
Count Ophidian.
Yeah, it was I didn't read it super slowly, but it's just to say it's the character that appears in the end. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's probably something just for this storyline. I mean, obviously this is their first appearance as a team, so I wouldn't think the spec would be on whoever this guy is. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of spec in this book. I was just happy to see. I was just happy to see Blade, and I don't know, has Spider-Woman, Winter Soldier, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Like I don't quite get it, right? They're sort of
it's thrown together, and I don't know. It sounds cool.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. But they're trying to draw it together. Like there's they're in a laboratory, and there's these creatures and fairies that like clone people, and then show up, and then I don't know, they fight you, they can clone you. Like they somehow cloned and took down Doctor Doom. So they got a hold of Doctor Doom somehow also right now. And like they killed Doctor Doom's clone. I don't know. Kind of entertaining. I'll probably keep going just because the characters, So writing's decent, art's meh. But it is what it is. You don't get too many Blade Run super teams. So
Blade Run, no, not really. Blade hasn't really been around for a while either, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're trying to reintroduce him. They even did. There was even a flashback scene of how he knows about these creatures that they're fighting, where he's got like his straight cover from Tomb of Dracula 10, or straight outfit from the cover of Tomb of Dracula 10 that he's wearing on there.
That book that just sold at $990 at $85K.
Oh yeah, see,
fuck, dude.
I didn't guess that far off, but like, yeah. So was it? So the Tomb of Dracula 10 first appearance of Blade 9.9 was straight 85 grand. Where did it sell?
Comic Link, I think.
Comic Link auction.
Yeah.
9.9. That's got to be almost impossible to get.
Dude, they don't give 9.8s hardly anymore. It is what's
on those kind of bronze books. Holy shit!
The Bronze Age books nowadays, if you can grab those, are the gold. If you can pick those up, if you can find those cheap, high grade Bronze Age keys. I wish I could go back 5 years and buy Hawkwind 81s all day long.
Yeah, we all wish.
Well, why bother? Just go back 8 years or 6 years for Amazing Fantasy 15s, and then
I know.
I passed like a raw, probably 4.0 or 4.5 Spider-Man one for, I want to say, like 3,500. Super clean cover, unpressed, raw. The guy had a black light, and I just didn't do it. And I was just like, you know what? Nah. This is not what I want to spend right now, and you should just do it. I'm thinking in the back of my head, and I'm like, you're dumb if you don't, and I didn't.
Yeah,
and I don't have it. So yeah, that'd be the most expensive book I own, I think, if I by now.
Yeah, I've wanted a high grade Marvel Spotlight 5 forever.
Ooh, yeah, I bought mine.
I tried to pick one up. What was it at Baltimore a couple years ago?
Yeah,
9.2. Guy wanted $3,000 for it, and that's
$4,500 now.
Is it?
Yep. And so
I thought it was high, so I put it off. I was like, no, because that would have broken the record. That would have been the most. I can't.
That's the problem, though. We all think it's high right now, but then a year later, holy shit, you're like, what happened to this?
Yeah, I'd be like, I wish I bid 90 on that Tomb of Dracula 10.
Yeah, totally, man.
That was worth $200K.
Well, you might be waiting a few years for that, dude.
Totally true, though. Totally true, man.
Could be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because my Marvel Spotlight 5 is the only copy I have kept. I just sold a raw for like 700. That was maybe like a 4.5 or 5.0.
Jeez.
And so, pressed it. Couldn't have turned out any better, but it was I don't remember. Joe, I think you were with me. It's the one I bought off the wall for $250 in Baltimore.
I might have been. I don't remember.
It's that same place that had
the same place that you bought those two slabs.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
You bought a Spider-Man 101 and
the Silver Surfer
4.
Surfer 4. Yeah, both 9.0s. But that was my that was my going away present for Baltimore since I couldn't go this year.
That's a good little splurge.
Dude, there was not as many deals there. I don't know about this year, but the last time I was in Baltimore, it seemed like you were paying full value for everything.
So you think maybe the dealers caught on that all these speculators are flooding there?
No. What happened, I think, there is and they literally said this to our faces. They were like, whatever we don't get, make a reasonable or what we feel is reasonable or even top dollar deal for is going on our wall next week in NYCC. So a lot of these guys, it was the week before NYCC, and I think that killed us.
Could be, yeah, for sure. Because big spenders at New York.
Yeah, so they were like, nah, we don't care because next week we're good. And so like Baltimore's like kind of a compared to NYCC, like if you have the money to sell in New York, then like as a dealer, then you got money to burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there wouldn't be, for guys like us, there wouldn't be an advantage in trying to set up at a con like that because you're going to spend like $3,000. And it's like you're giving away a key just to sit there to sell your other keys.
Yeah.
But the foot traffic there is insane.
It is, but I'll tell you what. I mean, I wouldn't. Dealers might have different experiences. I see the same ones that sell at STCC and stuff like that. I mean,
I know
you gotta be a full store to be able to do stuff like that. You can't be an online dealer.
No.
Guy. Unless you like inherit, that weird guy who inherited or bought a collection at a garage sale and like you've got like $500,000 worth of fucking ridiculous comics. But yeah. Anyway, there's I think that's
those guys are all like con dealers, so they do the con circuits,
Mm-hmm.
And so they know that if they don't sell it at this show, they're gonna pack it up and go to the next show, dude.
Yep.
And fucking next show and next show and next show.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people thought that we'd do well. Forgotten 5 selling it. Charlotte we were at earlier this year, and I think we did okay, but we're just more reasonable. Like it's up there to sell. It's not up there to necessarily take home. I doesn't mean you get it for half price. I'll get shit back home.
But
reasonable deal for cash, and I don't got to carry it. Yeah, man. I had other people. I had like 8 or 9 Avengers 678 9.8s. And I grabbed them all when they came out. So I was like, okay. So I graded them all and I got them there. And I put like show specials, 75 cash, or 80 cash, something like that. And then I'll just take people are selling. We're like, can you take cheaper? I was like, nope, that's the price. As many as you want, that's the price. Right. And they're like, okay. They're like, oh, I could probably still make money with this. I'm all good. I don't got to carry them. Take them home till the bottom falls out of that fucking thing. I'll put cash in my pocket. You know what I mean? I paid $5 each and then like 16 each to slab. Let's take them. Let's have fun. So anyway, so I bought beer with that money. And,
hell yeah.
And cheeseburgers with some of my favorite cheese. And no, really, there was this Chimay, like a Belgian ale, and I can't find Chimay cheese anywhere. And they somehow had Chimay cheese burgers at this place called like World of Beer or something right by the convention center. And so I got this delicious Chimay cheeseburger with it. And I asked if they give me slices of Chimay cheese on the side, and they did. It was really nice. They had pretty damn good beer. So that was cool. But
neither of you are going to Baltimore this year, are you?
No, I'm not.
I'm not going.
I did Charlotte instead. So. And then I'm going to Indianapolis this weekend to go to the Raiders game and see my buddies. And we are see our buddy John Z from the flip side. We'll be out there, so we'll see him on Saturday. So I think he's going to be on with us next week. So we might have some escapades to be able to discuss from I don't know what the hell's going to happen in Indianapolis on Saturday, but we'll see.
Nice.
Yeah, those with big leg.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you see that jersey on TV, that's me.
Just looks like a 6'7" Raiders fan.
It's not Hunter Renfrow. It's all right. I had that before he did. So, so yeah, I'll be out there. Yeah, but should be a good time. A couple of my buddies I grew up with. So, be a nice fun weekend. So that's the extent of my trips, other than about 3 more to Oakland. So,
nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
You guys didn't pick up anything today? Big books for today.
No, I mean that
Not today.
the Harleen, and I like it. It's I'm about 10 pages in. I didn't get a chance to read any more of it, but the DC Black Harleen was it was pretty good. It's obviously, I mean, it's called Harleen. I mean, it's Harley's origin story or whatever the take's going to be on it. I did not see any bat penis in the first 10 pages or so that I read. Nope. But
is it a Black Label book?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's prestige. It's it's very nice. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. So
I started reading that Azrael Black Label.
Yeah,
that Batman Curse of the White Knight. Have you guys read any of that? Looked at?
I have not read that.
No, I haven't.
Artwork's nice. You got to give that to the Black Label books. They're pretty books.
No, it's high quality shit, man.
Yeah,
I know people have been reading that other Batman book, The White Knight.
Yeah, I wanted to get into that, and I literally forgot to.
It's number 3 now, so you're kind of far behind there.
Well, I mean, it's an hour reading.
I don't know.
If you stare at the art, dude, that's okay. Yeah. The Batman Dams, I'm good. I think I got a raw or 2 sitting around here, and then I have the 9.8. I never bothered to sell, and I got this
9.9s.
A set of 10. A set of 10s.
Oh, 10s.
I think when I was on before, I said I had 2 10s and a 9.9, but I actually have 2 10s and a 9.8. So, but yeah, the only 2 10s I ever graded.
Hell yeah.
It's the only things that I've never took out of the bag to look at because I didn't want to like fingerprint them or mess them up, and they look too good. And I was like, hey, if the bag's bent, I'm just rolling the dice.
You can't press those anyway, can you?
No,
I couldn't. Yeah, I can't press them. So that
Oh.
I mean, they looked so perfect. Don't be wrong. I rarely do that, but I was grading a magazine order, and that's why I was grading the comic scenes with the Spider-Man and with the Harley Quinns.
Yeah.
And so I got the world's first 9.8s on both of those, and I have 2
any more of those since?
I don't believe so. There was a guy that got a 9.6 after me. I haven't looked in months. Okay, but there's a guy that got a 9.6 for me after me in the comic scene, and I sent him an eBay message. I was like, hey, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but if someone looks this up on the census, it's not the highest grade. I'm not trying to be this know-it-all dick, but I was like, if it helps, I know who has the other 2, and it's me. And he had it up for like $2,000, and I'm all, I love your price, so don't drop your 9.6 price, all right?
Did he sell it?
I don't. You know what? I have no idea if he ever sold it. I didn't really keep tabs on the book, and I haven't listed either of mine, but I definitely plan to list one. So one of these days. I mean, I should probably do it when people still know what this shit is. But somebody's got like a 7.5 of the Harley. Is it number 7? Someone's got a 7.5 up for like $200. Oh.
7.5.
Yeah, I know. Not. I mean, it's not like people graded these things that often anyway. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I guess like a lot of the magazines, people don't just grade. So that was one of my few magazine orders that I ever sent in. Yeah. So it was basically just those. It was the comic scenes, and I think the Damned was all of them. And then the only other comic slabs I had. Wait. I didn't even know I could reach one. It's 31. But yeah, that's the
comic scene.
Yeah, they don't list Harley on there, but it's definitely the first Harley in print. You argue all you want. Tell you like magazines, you don't like magazines. I don't really give a shit. It's true.
There's money to be made in those magazines, man.
Yeah. All hell King Topher. He found the spec. He did all his homework. There's anybody that I believe that guy. So, and I even gave him a really nice copy just for like, thank you for finding the spec. So
that guy sees the comic matrix.
Yeah, there's if he didn't find it, you know, and there's other people. Our friend Tim Walker does a lot of homework too. Gets a lot of the he'll even try like the newsprint stuff, the comic shop news and things like that, and just try to hard to track them down. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah, those are tough, man. Because man, fuck, nobody kept those around, you know. So it's all went in the trash.
Yeah, I know. I was
They're
actually
all like preview books and shit.
Yeah, I was a little surprised on the I was a little surprised on those. This is I do keep this one because I love this one. Oh, but this is the 2. This is the. I don't know if I pulled it out before, but this is the 2. This is the one with Venom and McFarlane.
That's just a sweet cover.
Yeah, I love it. I just love it so much. I'm like, come on, You know what I mean?
They're yellow.
And I like, yeah, it looks so good. And this is nicer than the Harley ones. So I'm not really surprised this one was a 9.8. The Harleys were close. But these big old clunky magazines, you know, they're not that hard to press other than they're bigger. Other than that, so you got to use, I don't know, the materials are different, let's put it that way. Yeah, so glad these worked out. Really glad to have them. I love rare shit. Rare 9.8s anyway.
Yeah, man.
That's why I stick to like magazines and Masters of the Universe.
Nobody else is on that shit yet.
Yeah, not really, dude.
No, people love Masters of the Universe though, man. You're surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, well they do, but like it's weird. It's like the comics and then comics and toys are just different.
Yeah.
And so because I don't have room for the toys, so the comic stuff I just totally gravitate towards that. I love all the art on it and stuff like that. They fit with all my stuff. And so the same reason I like I got like a Toxic Crusaders 9.8 like right where I'm pointing, right? Right. God damn it, I can't point.
The other way. There
we go.
There you go.
There it is, the white cover. So yeah, Toxic Crusaders 1 newsstand 9.8. Right? I love that shit. I love that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But all 80s nostalgia shit I can find in a 9.8. The Care Bear 7 9.8 went for like 560.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
I was out at like 2 something, right? But of course,
the newsstand one.
I don't even remember if it was newsstand, but it was Care Bear 7 9.8 with the Marvel border. The one I found one for $1 at that Masters Universe con with Trey. It still got the price tag on it. I got to try to melt it off.
Oh, you got to take the tag off the cover?
Dude, there's $1 sticker on the cover. But it's still like, dude, it's still worth like $30.
No, yeah.
I don't care. I find a CB7 for $1. That's the funny thing. That's how long myself and a lot of my friends look for this stupid book is that we actually nicknamed Care Bear 7 CB7. And people actually know what I'm saying when I say a CB7.
AF-15 CB7.
Yeah, CB7.
CB7. I've never seen one in the wild, dude. So
randomly,
man,
fuck. Is that the one with the guys on either side?
Yeah, it's got the Marvel border.
Marvel border, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Marvel border is the best. Like I want to do the whole set, but you need to do it in high grade because it's not hard to find the whole set.
Yeah, some of those are super easy.
Yeah, some are like super easy, but there's some really cool ones. I like the Snake Eyes one. I don't know. There's a bunch of those.
Hey, that Dark Crystal, is that a 1 per store? Have you guys seen that variant?
There's a 1 per store and there's a ratio. I heard of the 1 per store. I didn't see what the 1 per store looked like today.
It's pretty sweet looking.
Really?
That's what we always as a kid though. I couldn't watch it.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
It freaked you out?
Oh, it looks like it's not too expensive, man. You can pick them up.
No, looked like it was pretty cheap.
Yeah,
they didn't really do much. Yeah.
Yeah, I did flip a bunch of there were some variants of it at
WonderCon had some.
WonderCon, and didn't we have some at Baltimore too?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a different series though. It's a different series, right?
Yeah, this was like 3 years ago.
This is a new series.
A new one. But I mean, yeah. So those did well. Okay, if I'm gonna say, yeah, the one in
that would be a tough 9.8 too, man. That is a dark cover. That would be tough.
Is the 1 per store, is it the Virgin cover?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good cover though.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, like that's the best one by a lot. Okay, never mind. I didn't see that one. I thought that was ratio. Okay.
I thought that was going for more than that.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I guess not.
Another book a lot of people are trying to grab is that Marvel 1000, the GameStop, that polybagged book. Have you seen that one?
Is that a rewards or is that just that GameStop? Do you know?
I think it's GameStop. I don't know if Think Geek, don't they own GameStop? Can you get it on there?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't look up Think Geek. I like GameStop is out of business, or is that just forthcoming?
No, they're going to be. They're not. They're still around.
All right. Well, shit.
It's funny though, because every time I go into one of these, they don't have comics. I don't know. I don't think they all do. I think it's a small percentage of the stores.
Yeah, probably.
I could be wrong.
You can get it for like $30. I don't know. I don't know what it goes for.
Man, Greg Horn, he used to do a bunch of sweet variants for GameStop back in the day.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Spider-Man. What are the
There was a Wolverine. There was a shoot. I have them. They're pretty books. I like Greg Horn, man.
Yeah, so Robert said it's an in-store only for the GameStop.
Is it?
The cover didn't look that good. Who the hell did that cover? Not that great. Looks terrible, actually.
Yeah, Horn.
Horn, seriously, I don't like it.
Horn did all you can order variant of Blade being like as mural style on the side of a van sideways today on that Strike Force 1 cover.
Yeah.
But I think it's just regular. It's like cover E or something. There's like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, man! How many covers is there for Strike Force 1?
There's too many. There's honestly there's way too many for like how like not amazing this book was.
It's like Spawn. How many were there for Spawn? Do you remember?
Spawn what?
Yeah, but that's
on 300.
Yeah, but that's
a little different. Dude. Yeah, that's way different.
That's a milestone, dude. This is like who the hell? This is just like the milestone of people like trying to reintroduce Blade for a TV series.
Yeah, I don't. They're just pushing the agenda here with that book. But fuck, TMNT 100 is gonna come out. You know how many covers they're gonna have? Probably quadrillion.
Oh my gosh!
It's gonna fucking. It's gonna hurt, dude.
I don't know. I know you love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can't get into it. Sorry.
I like the nostalgic version. That's not
a little small turtle mutated into a human-sized turtle, and he was trained by a rat to be a ninja. I mean,
that's as realistic as anything I read today, to be honest with you.
Well, I guess, yeah. But the crazy thing is the rat learned to be a ninja by watching his sensei while he was in a cage.
Yeah.
He was so good at it, he could train turtles that had no mobility.
It's an amazing thing, dude. And actually, the reason I admire them is because they can live off pizza.
Dude,
I'm so jealous, man. That they could be ninjas who just eat pizza. What if you just got to eat like you said, Sean, you could either eat whatever you want for like I would just eat pizza. I'd be completely okay with it. You know, there's a guy who's only eaten pizza for like 25 years. And he says he has one bowl of Raisin Bran a week.
Gotta get that fiber, man.
You gotta shoot that goop out, dude.
Gotta stay regular.
25 years. I mean, he has diabetes, but and I'm not kidding. He really does. So,
oh man, I don't know. I'll leave all those. Like that Jenica. Is she still doing stuff?
I mean,
yeah, I think the books are still selling, dude. I don't know. I think she's gonna be around for a while.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. Like it seems like it. There were people so high on that spec, it almost made me skip. Well, okay, completely made me skip out on it. And I tried to pay, I didn't pay quite as much attention as I think I would have to other stuff. Even though I liked it, I was like, oh, that's cool. And it's why not throw out a Ninja Turtle? They didn't turn Raphael into a female. Right?
They didn't bring the turtle into a droid and then bring it back.
Yeah,
come on, man. Yeah. They fucking killed who was it? Killed Donnie, and then they brought him back.
Oh yeah.
Death of Donnie, man.
Dude,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I made a couple bucks on that terrible.
No, it was great for a little while.
Yeah, it was great for a little
while. We
while.
all knew it was going to come back. Come on, it's a death issue. I actually picked up a few books this week, and one of the books I picked up was TMNT 51.
Nice.
Just the A cover. But yeah, I picked up dude.
A bunch of them?
Yeah, 5 of them.
Right, because what's 51 again?
It's the first appearance of Jenica as a human.
Oh, human. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What else do you get?
Let's see. What else? This one's for Joe. Headless Spawn.
The second best Headless 185 cover.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm not
cool. That one's crazy expensive.
Yeah.
I sold the 9.6 of that one SS McFarlane for $1,200.
Damn. And I also picked up a Spider-Man 101 second print.
Silver.
Yeah, the silver, dude. I was like, holy shit, I gotta have that for nothing. And there's a couple other good ones. Moon Girl. Picked up a Moon Girl. Cover
Those are
price.
good. I'm glad I kept most of those. I dropped like 198 for like 175, but I kept most of my other raws.
I found the Darth Vader 3. So she's
Oh,
not.
sweet.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, yeah. It's pretty cool. A bunch of other shit.
You check this book out. You guys ever seen this one?
Yeah, not that clean, but yeah, I know.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh,
So it's the
wow.
Marvel preview presents Mighty Thor. It's what number?
It's
Is it?
painted. It's number 10. Marvel preview.
Do you know what year it is?
Probably
Probably 70.
70s, I imagine. I have a 9.8 of this, but I found this yesterday for $5, so I picked it up. Then I picked up this. You guys know this book?
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 1, the first Robbie Reyes.
Robbie Reyes. That's the poor man's version of this guy. This is the one.
Dude, I just
You
bought.
can find this.
I just bought 2 of the Scotties also.
Did you?
Yeah, the one in 50. I sold 9.6 a long time ago.
I sold mine.
That one
150.
you're seeing one of these days, but
Yeah, because I was mad because they ripped me off because it should have been 9.8.
and my last pickup is this bad boy.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Do you know who this guy is?
Of course.
Yes.
No, you're a moron.
Yeah, of course.
Here, hold on. Show it again.
Ta-da.
There you go.
And
Yeah.
it says right here on this side, you see this little, it says first autograph. I think this was his first certified autograph. But it's on card and it's pretty, it's nice, it's clean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. On card, first auto.
You guys watching beat up Poirier the other day? That guy's 28-0, I think.
I actually didn't watch.
I didn't see it.
28-0, and he just manhandled. He just put him on the ground and pounded him like a meat tenderizer.
So
But he does that to everybody. I don't know who's gonna. Thanks, babe. I don't know who's gonna challenge him.
I don't either. I don't think anybody's gonna fuck
I
with
think
him.
he'll probably go down as the greatest lightweight in the history of the UFC.
Yeah, he would right now.
What's that?
I think he would right now.
I mean, I don't know who you would put in his class. I think pound for pound the best fight. Now, I think ABC News or CBS Sports put out their rankings for pound, best fighters in the world. And John Jones has been up there forever, but they're saying they think this guy is on par with him.
Yeah. He could be. John Jones. Just the thing about John Jones to me is him. Like it's just like he's been able to fight out of his weight class and to no fault of his own. Because I mean his upper body's just so strong. It's always like if you look at his legs, not that they're not strong, but they're not that they're not strong, but like they're so skinny that he carries so much weight in his upper body and he's so long that he can be so much more dominant. That's what it seems like to me.
He reminds me of. Remember when Anderson Silva was in his prime? That guy, I didn't think he was beatable. The way he just toyed with fighters. Then he got cocky and got knocked out. And didn't his rematch, didn't he break his leg on that dude? He got leg checked on that kick and just Tim Crumright his right leg.
Yeah, totally did.
But we'll see. I don't know when he'll fight again, Nurmagomedov, but I feel sorry for the poor bastards. I think it should be Ferguson.
You think so?
Yeah, Ferguson. That guy.
Yeah.
I think he deserves it. He says he wants to fight who's the Canadian? St. Pierre.
Yeah, because that's where the money's at. Everybody wants to fight.
Super fight. I mean, he couldn't really put his belt up good because I think he'd have to go into a different weight class to fight George St. Pierre. George is heavier by 20 pounds, probably, I think.
Man,
Yeah.
that would be a huge jump up. 20 pounds.
Yeah, he'd have
No
to
way.
come down a little bit, and I think, but
Let's see. The couple things that they get. It's a $2 sticker, not a $1 sticker. It's a $2
On the book, huh? Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely.
on the book. I got a Robin, but it's third print.
Ooh.
So it's a little hard to find third print. An X-Men Omega Gold. These are kind of hard to find from like 95.
there's an alpha too, right?
Yep. And then I hadn't seen another copy of this in a long time, and I think this book has long-term legs. Plus I don't know about because of the Joker movie. I want to press it and see how it turns out. Because this one I've always really liked, but it's the ratio 1-25 for Batman 13.
Oh yeah, I love that book.
52. I actually like the second print better.
With the red.
Print, yeah, it has a red cover and it doesn't have this arrow crap on top.
Mm-hmm.
So the second print to me, and then of course the Savage Dragon 102 is the first She Dragon or whatever. So
No, isn't that like a preview of Invincible or something?
yeah. Wait, is that the one or fuck? I
I
forget.
think that's the one.
I buy too much shit. Some Shazerhead, J. Scott Campbell's.
Oh, nice.
And which are tough to find, but they're not that great. And then a couple weeks ago, I realized I bought the Red Sonja, the Birth of the She Devil, but the ratio Prillos I thought were pretty nice. So I grabbed a couple of
Those
them.
are ratio?
Yeah.
Let me see that one. Let's get a close up of that one.
There's
You're trying to look at it.
Huh?
butt hanging out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Good old, Dynamite doesn't play around.
Nope. Good job, Perillo.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
We love you.
All those into old. So I finally got an Adventures into Darkness number 9 because I like werewolf shit.
Whoa.
So
yeah, dude.
I found that for a decent price.
That is awesome, man.
Grade. It's a low grade, but the color's great. So that's all I really cared about.
Yeah, I love when the colors pop.
Yeah, I must spend 500 on like a 5.0 when I won this at auction for I want to say like 70 or something, and a really bad werewolf cover.
I don't know that one.
Let me see that one closer.
Adventures into the Unknown.
That's an ugly dude, man.
That is bad, but it's a werewolf cover.
Yeah,
and it's Golden Age, and I got it for like 50.
Wow, it doesn't even look like a werewolf. I don't know, man.
No.
It looks more like an alien. Look at gray alien.
Look at me. Can you imagine your face turning into something like this? Well, at least he knows. And
It's like, yeah, I'm
couldn't
fucking.
escape the awful fate of a werewolf. Read the Midnight Howl. So yeah, he's supposed to be a werewolf.
Woo.
But I do like flowers on Deborah's grave. That one's a lot nicer.
That werewolf dress is nice, man. Was that little green velour suit?
Yeah, dude, he's getting after it, dude. He's like the rich guy with the hot girl. But I did grab. Thanks to my good friend Tony, my brother at Forgotten Five. I actually bought a set of Golden Age Comics Chromium set. So Comic Images in 1995 came out with like all the covers.
Oh, wow.
This card. So this is actually like one of my favorite covers ever. I've been working on this book for so long. Crime Does Not Pay 24. Yeah, Crime Does Not Pay 24. It's the first appearance of Mr. Crime. It's it is the premier crime book of all time.
Crazy.
The whole set, there's 90 cards.
Oh,
So
there's
you
a classic
got
one.
All the classic.
Yeah. So there's like 90. The set was $25 on eBay. And so there's a whole box of them. I just had a good time going through them, reading the backs and stuff like that. So anyway, pretty happy about that. And, this is the closest I've gotten to a Crime Does Not Pay 24 that I didn't have to spend like $5,000 on. And I haven't spent $5,000 on one, and because they haven't been pretty enough even for that. And I did think something interesting came with it. I don't even know what this is from, but it's a Marvel card, and there's a on the background. It's obviously part of a puzzle, but it's the Melina Miss Marvel 2
Oh, cool. Yeah.
cover. And this was like a throw in the
card,
box. Yeah, it gets thrown in. It's thrown in the box. The guy's like, he threw in a couple comic cards, and so I thought that was pretty cool. But I don't know what the hell it's from. But I was like, if you're gonna spec on cards, maybe the ones with the best covers, right?
Probably some cheesy Marvel set. I don't know, but it has to be recent though if it's that cover,
Yeah, I mean that book's only what 4 or 5 years old. So
Yeah. I did pick up one more book, and I've been looking for this book for a while. The Legion of Monsters. Super stoked to find it. So
yeah, that's
my guy had it at the LCS, and he was like, "Fuck, you want it? Oh, hell yeah!"
Is it the first appearance of those guys in a magazine?
Oh, it's a comic, but
Yeah, well, yeah, first appearance Legion of Monsters.
yeah.
Them as a team, obviously not individually, but yeah. Did you look down on top? Because there is a Mark Jewelers.
Yeah, I looked inside there. I read it actually. It's a terrible story. I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?"
I haven't read it in about 9.
It was terrible. It was all Ghost Rider trying to stop them from killing this golden dude. I don't know. It was weird, dude. Like Morbius wanted blood, so he kept going after him, and Werewolf by Night wanted a piece of him too. And
dude, but it's my favorite characters. It says Hollywood in the background on the cover, and it's fucking by Nick Cardy, one of my favorite artists of all time. So
this is all
every box, and it doesn't need more than that cover whatsoever.
It's all, and I love yellow covers, man.
Yeah, that's a good point.
These back in the day yellow covers are just fucking awesome.
I
was pretty stoked to find that though. I haven't seen one in a while, man. It's been a while since I've seen one at all.
Yeah, I know. You don't see them that much. Well, because they kind of took off. They were nothing. They went from $10 to beaters being like 50. So I think you find them closer to 30, 40. But like, I mean, high grade ones. Like I had a Stanley SS, and it was a 9.4, and because I got a 9.6, I sold the Stanley, and I'm like, why did I fucking sell the only Stanley? I get my. Anyway, it's finally one of those, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But anyway, it's not like Stanley, it wasn't like Nick Cardy signed or something. Then I would have just killed myself if I sold it. But
and that makes me. I got a question to ask you. What are you guys' thoughts on villain spec? Because I mean, there's always going to be those Thanos and those
Galactus.
You're going to have those guys that are always, always be big names that'll always be sought after. But it seems like recently a lot of people are jumping all over these villains and specking hard on them, like Null and some of these other guys.
Yeah,
those guys. Good buys. I mean, good holds. You just sell right away.
It just depends. I mean, like, think about it. Like, I mean, Venom was a bad guy, and I guess he's sometimes still a bad guy. Carnage is a bad guy.
Kind of an anti-hero, kind of like Punisher.
But he's Punisher's never been a bad guy.
He didn't come out as a villain.
No, he's kind of an anti-hero, right? He's just kind of a vigilante.
Yeah, he's not a villain though. He didn't really come out as a
villain.
He's
not really a superhero either, is he?
He's kind of a good guy, right? he does what he thinks is good,
right?
He does whatever. But
his way.
Yeah, I mean, see, those became more anti-hero, but we're villains to start, and I think they're still kind of doing that with Carnage. I mean, Carnage is going to be the villain to Venom, I think, in the next movie.
In the next Venom movie.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. So it just depends. So I agree with you. They haven't always been great long-term play with exceptions of Thanos or Joker, obviously. I think those, for whatever reason, are your main exceptions. I think we've seen a little bit of a dip in Iron Man 55 for obvious reasons.
Thanos is over, right? For now, maybe not though.
It's not done for history. It's not. That book is far from a shit investment.
Not the book, but I'm talking about like him in the Marvel universe and stuff. MCU.
Yeah. So you know what? I think just with the way kind of society is going after these people, you got your Stone Cold Steve Austins instead of your Hulk Hogan's kind of deal. Like I could see villain spec being better than it used to be, because I feel like there's more people rooting for villains than there ever were.
Well, I don't know if it's that or if it's people just jumping on any spec out there, period.
Well, I mean, psychologically, I'm diving into it for that reason. There's no question that people are just jumping on any fucking spec that they can. There's no.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Did you guys see the tweet from Dinesh? He tweeted out Bloodshots 32, and people started buying it, dude.
Yeah,
and then he posted, "I made cover price." It was funny. He actually shout out cover price on his tweet. So
Oh,
that was
yeah.
pretty sweet.
I was informed of that first by a member of Cover Price who was like, God damn it, look what goes on this list because of this guy's tweet that doesn't mean shit. That guy's dude. People haven't learned their fucking lesson from that guy of all fucking guys by now.
I know. Oh.
Dude, of all guys, you should have fucking learned your lesson. It's fucking Dinesh, dude. Mr. Valiant pump and dump himself. So I guess did the Bloodshot trailer come out yet?
I don't know, not yet, but I think it's going to pretty soon.
It is going to.
Trey would know. We should get him back on here.
He's gonna love it when it drops in February.
Whatever.
I know.
Hey, I don't care. Maybe it's good. I doubt it. I don't care. I just don't give a shit. Like really, I mean, that whole Valiant universe with them telling everybody in Hollywood that they're the fucking number 3.
No.
They're the number 3 in comics. Like, no, you're not.
No, they have properties. They have properties, right?
Well, okay, if you want to call it like a universe, maybe.
Universe, yeah.
But there's, I mean, you don't outsell Archie. You don't outsell Image. You don't you know what I mean? You're fucking terrible.
No, the print side definitely went downhill, man.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever. So just, I mean, it's so funny because they had so many. I just had so many fanboys like when we were young, and some of those guys were my friends, and I never got it, and I just always felt like it was drawn with crayons. And once the Image came out, I was like, "Why are you guys still reading Valiant?" But I guess I don't know. Maybe it was good storytelling. I didn't read it as a kid. I've never really read it, so I guess
I didn't read the '90s ones. I did see the Ultimate Warrior workout book.
Oh yeah, dude, I've got.
It was too expensive though. I was like, $20. Fuck that.
Dude, those are rare. Like
really?
Yeah, all those Valiant WWF books. There's a Big Boss Man one. There's an Undertaker one.
This guy had 2 of them, and I don't know.
Really?
Both of them were signed though, so I was like, fuck it.
One?
Huh?
The pink one?
Yeah, I think it was pink.
Yeah, the Ultimate Warriors workout's a pink one.
Yeah, Ultimate Warrior workout.
Oh, it's so awesome. Whenever don't get me wrong. I mean, 20. Like honestly, if it was near mint, I'd pay $20.
I don't think it's near mint. Plus, it was signed. It was signed by Shooter and somebody else. Leighton.
Oh,
and I was like,
if it was signed Jim Hellwig, Ultimate Warrior,
Dude, I would have bought it if it was signed by the Ultimate Warrior.
I got 200 on that. What the fuck do I care that Jim Shooter wrote a fucking Ultimate Warrior story, dude?
He didn't even write it. I think he was probably the editor.
Oh, because it's Valiant.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I was like,
even worse. You have anything to do with it? But you can't autograph Ultimate Warrior shit, and you're not the Ultimate Warrior. What the fuck, dude? Unless you drew that picture, you can't autograph that, right?
Hey, I don't know. Stanley autographed a bunch of shit, so
I know, but he couldn't see. They just put his hand where it was supposed to go, and he went, Stanley.
It's S.
Oh, dude, passed out scribbling on all those people's books. I felt terrible though. I'm not gonna laugh at an old guy.
I'm glad. Yeah, no, I'm glad I got a legible one. So I'm pretty glad about that.
Me too.
Because he came to Denver a couple years before that. So
yeah, they were mostly legible. It did change a bit over the years, but only that one. I mean, I've seen some bad ones.
Oh man, the ones at the end were terrible, dude.
Yeah,
they were bad.
Yeah, they weren't good.
The one I got is like, oh, thank God! It fucking at least you can see an S and a T and shit.
Yeah, totally. Same here. Yeah. Good old Stan the Man Lees.
That guy.
Yeah.
We passed. He was broke there for a while, wasn't he? He had like all the.
I don't ever think he was broke, but there was he did do a Stripperella comic. But I don't. We don't know.
Times were hard, man.
He was desperate, dude. Got to reach into that bag.
I'm not joking. If anybody thinks I am, look up Stripperella, and I mean, like, how ununique, and how does it have to be Stanley's Stripperella? It's like, who the fuck tucked this poor guy into that? Anyway, yeah, that didn't go very well. We do have next week. I think it is a week from tomorrow. It looks like Joker's gonna drop,
dude.
So
I'm pretty excited about that. So is my wife. Just saying something.
Yeah, it looks, man. Joaquin Phoenix, man. Look, he can act. So it's
Now, I
starting.
heard it's canon, right? It's not part of the DCU.
No.
No. But, yeah, but I don't know. Like, he's gonna win the award for it. We'll see, man. If it's the only thing, I think we kind of breached this a couple weeks ago, but like the only thing is, I hope it's not just the fucking bully story that makes him go crazy. Like, that'll suck. Like, they gotta have some deeper. They gotta have some deep. No, that's what the commercial looks like, and that's fine.
Well, I'm thinking the commercial is only the first like 20 minutes or so.
No, I agree with you. I hope so.
But we don't know what's going to happen after that, right?
We don't, and well, I don't, dude. I haven't read. I mean, I haven't read reviews, and I don't plan to. Like, this is, but I've read enough, or actually, I haven't even read that many. I saw like the ratings, and I saw how many times people have said that it's really good and you need to go see it and stuff like that. So I know I'm gonna have a good time. So I really think that, I'd imagine I would. I don't know. I could end up hating it because I do want something more. I don't want, like, if this is just the bullied story, that is ridiculous. And I'm sorry, turning an iconic character who you don't know his origin, and part of the mysteriousness of that guy is you don't know where the fuck he came from and why the fuck he's doing what he's doing, to act like it's because he's fucking bullied 100 years after or 80 or 90 years after he was created. That'll suck. Like,
you got bullying is a real thing.
What's a real thing?
Bullying.
I'm not saying it's
don't take it lightly, man.
I'm not saying it's not, but that's way too big of a cop out to be Joker
in the comic book world.
Joker's origin, like, you know what I mean? Like, I liked it better that he was a bad guy, dropped in some Smilex, and, like, you know what I mean? The town needs an enema, so.
Yeah, it's always better, like, Killing Joke and stuff where they don't really tell what happens to him.
Yeah, they don't tell, man.
No, it's always been the MO for Joker. You never know what happened, how he became Joker.
Yeah, and it's kind of been in the comics, like, recently with the how it's gonna be like the last what's it called? They've had like 3 Jokers and stuff like that, and so they've alluded to all these different Jokers. I don't think that's gonna have anything to do with the movie. So,
like, multiple universe Jokers?
Yeah, well, no, just like that. There's been different Jokers over time and stuff like that.
Just the characters.
Yeah.
Speaking of different, what do you guys think of the new Batman or Spider-Man series?
Yeah, I read it actually last week, and I found out it was a mini. Kind of sucks, but very, very good, well written. I liked it. It's a different direction. They kill off Mary Jane right away, and boom, Spider-Man goes into a fucking spiral down. But it's kind of cool because his kid kind of takes over. It looks like his kid's gonna take over the role of Spider-Man. So everybody's been chasing after these Ben Parker books.
Oh, the Spider-Girl
59.
That's like $40 now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy, but it feels like an ultimate story, alternate universe.
Yeah.
So I don't see how they would ever bring him. Maybe they can bring him mainstream. Who knows? But I doubt it. I don't know.
These kid issues like that Marvel Comics presents, is that like worth the cover price anymore? That Marvel Comics presents Wolverine's kid.
I think it was still $50 like a week.
Yeah, it's still selling, but I don't know what's going to happen to it. 5 years, 10 years down the road, who knows, man?
I don't know. All these people have kids. Wolverine's got like 40 of them.
True.
Is this his only one?
Has Spider-Man's kid ever become a Spider-Man though? I don't know. I can't. We need someone to research that. Where's Topher?
Yeah, who knows?
No, but I think it's an interesting story, and
he'd have to be born with the genetics of his dad.
Correct, right. That's pretty much what the story alludes to, right? He's born with genetics, and he pretty much figures out he's got powers. And it's funny because he was living with Aunt May, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of those Parkers, right?
Parker. Somebody Parker. They're saying Annie Parker?
Amy or Annie.
I don't remember that one.
David agrees. He says Annie. Yeah, I don't fucking remember either.
Well, you guys got anything else?
Not for comics. Let's talk about some sports cards here.
Dude, I've been buying these blasters.
Yeah,
Well,
Panini.
yeah,
I bought some.
dude. See where it says in big letters, 1 autograph right there?
I know.
Can't be trusted. You either get an autograph or a card for Panini points. What's the deal with the Panini points?
They cheap out, man. They don't have to fucking pay the person to autograph, so they throw the Panini points in there.
Why are you going to say 1 autograph, big letters, and then not put them in there?
I know. I got one too, dude.
So basically, you go on their website and then you choose one of those shit autographs that they sell for however many points they're worth.
Well, you need 10,000 points, right?
Yeah.
So I have to get shafted another
9
200 times before it matters.
Where do you get those, Joe? Do you get them?
Walmart. I'm going to open this one. I want to see what's coming in it.
So you get them?
Yeah. The problem with these is there's so many shit autos, man. And Joe's already got a few of them. But
yeah, I'm about to get another one here in a minute, or some Panini points.
hey, dude, at least you can sell Panini points for like $5. That's more than some of those cards to sell for. Dude, some of those guys ain't ever gonna sniff the NBA.
Man.
Oh, it's harsh.
But I guess you never know. I don't know.
I don't know. I bought some too, so I'm gonna actually sit on a bunch of these. So we'll see.
If I pull, my first auto.
Oh!
Only auto
Is
who is this dude?
Oh no,
Dude, Jason Q. You know who Jason the Q is?
Nope. Let's see it.
He's got a 43-inch vertical leap.
I'll take any Clippers.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh wow, who did he play for?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure it out.
What's the jersey say?
It was hard to see. It's blue or some shit.
Ooh, what a boy!
He went to school in New England at a prep school. The 6'4" guard told the Chicago Tribune before the 2019 draft, "I'm just trying to fulfill my dream of trying to go to the NBA." Wow, that was.
Hey, fucking so am I.
That's
I
inspired.
just happen to be 40, and I'm down to about an 11-inch vertical.
I don't know.
My PGA dreams aren't cutting it. My MLB dreams aren't cutting it. My fucking NFL dreams aren't cutting it.
I used to have a good vertical. Probably not anymore.
No, I can dunk, but I'm 6'6".
I could almost dunk. I'm like 5'10".
You probably jumped higher than me.
I'm sure I did.
I'm sure.
Hey, Keith. Is there anything in these packs outside of the autographs worth having?
I don't think so. Maybe there's like some.
What are
some
they, dude?
Zion fucking.
Literally, I don't even know what they are.
It's contenders, draft picks. It's all college cards right now.
So it's not. So it's the dudes that just finished college. Otherwise, they can't.
Well, they got or drafted or whatever.
Yeah, it's Panini doesn't have an NBA license, so they can't put.
No, Panini does have an NBA. They're the only one with the NBA license.
Then why aren't the teams on here?
What? Why aren't the teams on there?
Maybe they're not on a fucking team.
Yeah, maybe he didn't go to college. I'm saying he probably didn't go to college. He went to prep school, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's just prep school.
Yeah. So like the Zion one has the Duke on it, but yeah, there's parallels. There's all kinds of parallels in that shit,
dude. But in basketball, how many fucking? I mean, let's be honest here. How many Latrell Sprewells are there? Like, you know what I mean? Because I mean, was he late second round or something? And I know it's not. There's been better examples in him, recently, DeAndre Jordan, things like that. But like, how many players like that? Like, do they sneak up on you? You know what I mean?
It's pretty rare, dude. Pretty rare.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, even with whether I'm in the card business, like. You know what I mean? Like I can see like a really rare, somebody like I don't know, I don't know, but it's just a super rare card, and the guy's a top 15 pick, and he's not getting taken the first year or something like that. But there's not that many dudes like that. Like you got to narrow your field down. Like in football,
you got a Zion?
Yeah,
rare.
Zion there.
Well.
Is it school game day? All right.
Great.
At least you got a Zion. Shit, dude.
I got a couple of those now, but yeah, I don't know who this Jalen LeCue is.
I don't know, dude. They got a bunch. That's what I'm saying. They got a bunch of janky autos in there, man.
All-American guy out of some prep academy.
He's gonna make it. That's his dream, dude.
Hey, man.
Like LiAngelo is going to be a fucking top 15 pick?
Dude, I saw that. They said he might be a top 3 pick.
Who?
Oh my God, LiAngelo Ball.
Oh, that guy.
Hello.
Dude,
he's actually playing really well in Australia. So I don't know. We'll see. And that dude has like fucking range. It's incredible.
But you'd have range too if you shot 83 pointers a game.
I don't think he's shooting that much anymore, like he was in high school.
Didn't he score like 100 points in high school once?
Yeah, he could do whatever he wanted then.
Yeah, exactly.
High school.
You know what's funny though? You brought that up, and you didn't hear fucking his dad say anything lately. You know?
Yeah. No,
that's shocking. That's shocking. You'd think LeVar would be out there, out in front of it, be like, yeah, that's my boy, and all that crap. But
well, with him getting traded, there's not that much for him to say. Like nobody in New Orleans is paying any fucking attention. They're all worried about Drew Brees' ankle.
To Lonzo?
Yeah, or Zion. You know what I mean? Or wait, where he got traded to
Pelicans. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be playing with Zion.
Yeah, so
that could fucking revive his career, dude.
It's probably better for his basketballness.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Because LeBron definitely wanted the eyebrow to be the brow to be there. And he definitely didn't want any Ball brothers there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
You marry his dad when you draft that kid. I wouldn't do it.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's as bad anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like he kind of learned his lesson, dude. You know what I mean? They were like, "Well, ship your fucking kid out, dude." That was my favorite thing last year. LeBron's gonna trade you, and plus, as a Clippers fan, I love talking shit to Lakers fans, getting it anywhere I can because they're all like, it's always like, "Hey, remember when we were better?" I go, "Yeah, I do."
It's a while ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Sorry, Laker fans.
Antonio Brown, dude, says he's never playing in the NFL again.
No, he enrolled back in college. It's nice of him.
Did he?
Yep.
So he can go rape some college women?
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, that was dark.
It's a joke, dude. Come on, man. Come on.
Hey, that's why we all went to college. But yeah. So yeah. But
hey,
yeah,
man,
interesting.
that box of Top Chrome behind you.
Somewhat.
Oh?
Or Bowman Chrome back there.
Yeah, I bought a box of Bowman Chrome, but I haven't busted it yet. We'll see. I don't know.
You might not open it?
No, I'm gonna open it. I just haven't opened it yet.
Oh, okay.
There's like 2 autos in there. Man, prospecting is tough, huh?
Dude.
You never know, especially baseball. You don't know for like 2 or 3 years, probably.
Yeah, that's hard for me.
Comments, and I was flipping through it about a month ago. I found a Mike Trout rookie in there.
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
Which one?
Bowman Platinum.
Well, that's cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Is it one of those $500,000 ones?
No.
Oh, fuck. Worthless.
I'm sure it's worth something.
That's one more Mike Trout rookie than I have. So
yeah, well, that guy's legit. Didn't he just have a surgery or something?
I think he got hurt. Yeah, his season's over, dude. Well, season's pretty much over.
So
it's over. They shut him down.
Yeah.
Season races. I think Eugenio Suarez for my Reds is going up against who's the guy for the Mets?
Polar Bear,
Syndergaard,
Pete Alonso
for the home run race.
Yeah,
Alonso's sitting at 50, and my boy hit another one tonight, so he's at 49.
I root for anybody called the Polar Bear.
Come on,
49 versus 50.
Me and my buddy, they called us the Polar Bears because we're all about the same height and weight.
So if he hits 51, he ties the record. Is that right?
For a rookie?
Yeah,
was
rookie.
That was by
McGuire. No, I forget.
Judge.
Judge?
No, Judge has the rookie. The record. It's 53 or 52. Yeah,
somewhere up there.
Brock McGuire's 49.
Yeah,
but that dude Pete Alonso's a man. Plus, like he's gonna get a lot of love for for that title that he sneakily home run derby that he actually sneaky won because he didn't have to hit quite as many, but he had a great last round. But then saying what he was donating to like the troops and military and all that stuff, so he's gonna get a lot of fan love for that.
Dude, how great was that to have?
It was amazing. It was amazing
to have two studs like that, two rookies just come in and light it up.
Yeah, it was, dude. That was insane, man. To see little Vladdy Jr. out there just going yard.
Gosh, that guy
sweating, dude, just hitting dingers.
All pull though, man. That dude is just all pull.
That's all right. That's all right.
I don't know.
All the teams that win now hit homers.
You don't try to go opposite field in a home run derby.
No, Acuna was. Fuck, dude. He was blasting him opposite field and center field.
I don't think that was intentional.
Huh?
I don't think that was intentional.
No, yeah, he was hitting it to where the ball is being pitched, man. The dude is fucking legit, man. I watched the whole thing, dude. It was impressive.
I need to get that rookie of his that bat down. What's that? That 350?
It's too. I think it's too. I think you should wait till the offseason already. Because once if playoffs ramp up and he does good, this car's just gonna go crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be better. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
Who do you see benefiting from the playoffs this year? Any big names you see a strong playoff run helping them out?
Bellinger.
No.
That Lux kid for the Dodgers at shortstop.
Yeah.
He's
going to start in the playoffs?
I don't. He's the best second baseman in my opinion. He's just new. I don't know.
And they almost traded him for that kitty rapist.
Kitty rapist. Great talk.
The fucking pitcher that just got arrested.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. The Pirates reliever, Felipe or whatever.
He was just arrested, dude.
Yeah. This is no. I didn't. This is I'm being serious. It's like
the Pirates guy. Yeah, I didn't think did he rape? Yeah, he must have, huh?
Well, I mean,
he turned himself in though, so
it's statutory, and they have all the texts and all the dick pics and all the sex videos he sent her, and he's had a sexual relationship with her for years. But she's getting older. She's like 15 now.
Oh my gosh.
She was 13 when it started, I think. So,
oh man, that's like something they do in Ohio,
dude. You're a professional baseball player. Come on, dude. You could get so much tail, and you got to go after a 13-year-old.
Oh man, yeah.
It doesn't even make sense, dude.
You're a fucking weird pervert. That doesn't make sense.
He's probably got chicks falling over him left and right.
Sure, the guy can get some tail.
Anywhere. Oh, dude, come on.
Anywhere. But hey,
it's ridiculous.
You know? I mean, all right, but there's no. It's just it's a mental thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, just fucking nuts, dude.
Dude, speaking of baseball, Arizona Fall League is a thing that a lot of prospectors watch. It's really big time for prospects. They said like over half the major leaguers played in Arizona Fall League, and they've got a ton of prospects that came through up there. Like fucking Jeter went through there, and fuck, man, everybody's been through Fall League.
Yeah,
but the problem is they don't really show it on TV, so I don't know how you even follow it. Really, it's kind of
people go down there, man.
Yeah,
who go down there every year just to
get
autographs and see the new players.
I know, but it's like a month though. So what are you gonna do? You know, it's like from now till middle of October, some shit.
You just gotta. You probably. I mean, I guarantee you there's services that sell reports and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know? I mean, because it's like you can't take it off. Like I used to go to spring training every year, but you don't learn shit. You know what I mean? You just get drunk in the outfield.
I was gonna say you're just too busy drinking, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I used to go to Tempe every year, or in the Phoenix area in general. And we'd always go to at least 1 or 2 Angel games and 1 or 2 games away, in like Scottsdale or somewhere around there. And it's always spring training. It's a lot of fun. The weather's great in Arizona. I haven't done it in Florida, but I don't live a 5-hour drive from Florida, so
yeah,
that's why I haven't. But the spring training is a lot of fun, but the fall league's been well known throughout baseball circles.
Like 30 years almost.
Yeah, man. Ever since I can remember, about people. Made it to fall league.
Yeah, fall league, and then next step is fucking pros, dude.
So that'd be a good thing to look into, man. We should do some more posts on the site. Like maybe some people have some insight that stuff we haven't found, or we can start researching.
That's the thing about baseball. Baseball is a year-round sport.
Oh yeah, yeah. And they finally are saying that people need like their body needs like 2-3 months a year to heal especially their arms. Like, no one should throw more than 9 months a year. Even then you're pushing it, especially pitchers, but everyone. Like think about it. You're an outfielder, you're not throwing as much, but still you're going 10-12 months a year like a lot of those South American players are, you know? Because they play there, they play here, they don't ever stop playing and stuff like that. And so I don't know. Either that or take the fucking bubble wrap and let people trying to see who the next Nolan Ryan is. But okay, it's nobody, but
hey man, every year just somebody comes up.
Well, true. Nobody's gonna get to throw 150 pitches a game.
No.
Everybody used to do that.
Oh, everybody did. Well, that's why you'll never break Cy Young's record. I mean, he pitched every other day.
Yeah.
But back then,
on a bad week.
I don't know too.
They did what?
I don't know if they were throwing 100 miles per hour back in.
No, they weren't.
No, dude.
Way. Those scrawny malnutrition people.
Those guys are drinking and smoking in the dugout, dude.
There's no way, dude. Just look at the NFL films, or just look at the like McClay was opening the cards on the flip side. Just look at the bodies and the hairlines of these football players just in the 80s, just 30 years ago, right? Just 30 years ago, right? I was like, fuck, I miss my era. Right? I was like,
I could have made that team.
I was like, I was in shape for these guys, but Jesus Christ, I don't look like JJ Watt, you know? Fuck. So they had to sell cars in the off season.
That's why it's so hard to compare eras, you know?
It's impossible because no one in any era, there's nobody past it's as good. It's impossible. It's impossible. You see the best of an era, outdistance your talent, things like that. You know, but you have no idea who could competed at what level. You know what I mean? Could Barry Bonds have hit pitchers in the 1930s? Yes. Could Babe Ruth hit pitchers today? Maybe. We don't know. We're not here. We know he was the best. He was the best hitter of the 20s and 30s. You know, by a lot. Won 100 games on the mound. You know, hit 61 homers, and the guy in second place hit 12.
You put Mike Trout in the 23 Yankees.
It's 130.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, back in the day, too, do you guys know that ground rule double was a home run?
Back then? I didn't know.
If it bounced off the wall, it's a home run.
When did that change?
I don't know. And back then, man, the center field wall was like 3 feet tall.
3 feet tall.
Yeah, but they did have some 4 porches, but they also had some big parks, dude. They had a lot of 450 center field shit.
Damn. Yeah, that's far.
They had some deep. They had some deep shit out there. They had a lot of territory to cover.
Even nowadays, hardly anybody hits 450. Jesus.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, the ball travels now, so who knows?
Well, yeah. Well, it travels this year. Well, that's why the teams.
I don't think they're going to change it next year. Why would they change it?
Well, ground rule. That rule was changed in 1930, though.
1930. That's a long time ago.
Yeah. So I don't think Babe Ruth bounced them all over, dude. That's all.
No, he was smashing them out, dude.
Like, I think when he hit 61 in 1927,
I guarantee he his fair share of ground rule doubles.
I'm sure he did, but when he hit 61 and the guy in second place hit 12.
Oh yeah, he was legit. Don't get me wrong, he was legit. That dude. A lot of people don't know he would have made the Hall of Fame as a pitcher.
Yeah, he won 100 games on the mound before he even started hitting dingers, dude.
Yeah, that guy was sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he outdistanced everyone. He outdistanced everyone in everything. I did a study on Babe Ruth. Well, because all they had was books, but I'm talking. This is when I was really young. I mean, teenager or something. But like the books I found in the library were really random books, and that's the only way we could do research in the 80s and 90s and shit like that.
Everyone had the same encyclopedia.
Yeah, and they would do they did all these tests with them, like they do coordination tests, and they test other people. So like, it's almost like putting the star cut shape thing and the star thing. Like they'd have like electronic buzzers, like you go like you'd have to like hit like buzz in and out like a pencil in the lines like that, and like he was faster and more like it's every little thing they could think of to electronically gauge your accuracy on your coordination. Babe Ruth actually just like destroyed every normal man. Like for whatever reason, he was quicker and more accurate, which just explains his hand-eye coordination for pretty much everything that he did. The what?
Have you ever seen a video of him running?
Yeah, it's great.
It's like old man's got to take a crap.
Yeah. Well, and you got to think that the better videos came later in the 30s after he'd been around and drunk and eating hot dogs 20 years.
Smoking, dude. The dude was a smoker.
Oh, he did it all, dude. Babe Ruth did it up, dude. Babe Ruth was a man. Babe Ruth did it up, dude. He had a dude.
I heard
Babe Ruth had a good one.
Cobb was worse.
Oh no, Ty Cobb was a way worse human. I mean, we all see the Tommy Lee Jones. Ty Cobb was a turd, but that dude, yeah, but he, the biggest of partier of all those Yankees, supposedly Mantle.
Was he?
Mantle, the ultimate drunk, man. Yeah. They have it just, throw back to the way when the drunken man would, go far in life.
Oh, if only you could go back.
Oh man,
God, you missed your era.
I know. If I could have been a giant drunk back then, they'd let me play sports. It'd be great. Fucking. I got good knees.
Ooh, I don't anymore. Ooh, man.
I got good knees.
Sleeping. I don't know how I do it. I get up in the morning hurt. It sucks. But I still find time to get on the podcast. Hear me, Trey?
Oh, come on, man.
Back, Trey.
I take that back. That's messed up.
We do miss him, though. Hey, what about these backup quarterbacks, huh? What's going on in the NFL here?
Everyone goes down. What? Breeze, Roethlisberger. Who else? Foles. Who else? Was that it?
The guy with Mono.
They benched Manning.
Cam Newton.
Yeah, holy shit, Cam Newton went down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. There's just been there's been a lot of guys go down.
Well, then there was Luck. He didn't really go down, but
he retired
last minute. I bet that put a crimp in their plans.
True, but they immediately came with. By the way, 1920, Babe Ruth hit 54, and George Sizzler hit 19 in second place.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying stuff like that. It's just like, I don't care if some bounced over. You're hitting fucking. You're hitting
a good 5-6 ground rule doubles.
Show me a video of him hitting a ground rule double. Whatever.
Yeah, dude. A video from 1920. Produce your video from 1920, Joe. Now.
JPEG somewhere.
Fences were 380 of 450 feet. But
I'm just saying, man.
I'm sure he was hitting them out, dude.
He hit 376 that year, but there's only fourth place because George Sizzler hit 407.
Dude, there are a handful of people. Rogers Hornsby is he the last guy to hit 400 in a season?
Hornsby, did he do it after Ted Williams?
Yeah, Ted Williams, last guy, huh?
Yeah, 401, I think. Teddy ball game.
Was Hornsby before Ted?
I assume he was. Because as far as I know, he was the last, and Hornsby also I know is older.
Everybody's chasing Ted Williams, yeah.
What kills me, Ted Williams had it, and he still went up there and
and he still took another hack.
Had to play like 2 for 3 or something like that.
Yeah, he didn't have to, and he was like, "Fuck it, let's do this."
Nowadays they'll sit the guy for a week, dude.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Batting
titles are super overrated anymore, though. Nobody's trying to hit for average.
It's all OBPS.
They're trying to all hit for.
I don't even understand.
It's all power, dude. They want on base plus slugging, dude.
So let me see. 400 hitters. Okay, there should be a list here. Players. Nap LaJoy, that guy.
Nap LaJoy.
Yeah, and then George Sizzler in 1922.
Sizzler.
And then Teddy Williams. So when was Hornsby, dude?
Don't know, man.
Well, Hornsby's 22. 1922. Ted Williams in 41. So, yeah. So, Williams is the last one to do it, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, Teddy Ball game. George Brett Florida with 390. I think Tony Gwynn was 391.
Ooh, Tony Gwynn.
But Hornsby did it 3 times.
I want to say, dude, I think Boggs hit multiple times 380.
Fuck, dude.
Hornsby hit 424.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
424.
It was just different. If you were just better, you were just better. Like practice set was literally Little League practice. Probably a little more advanced. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he wasn't the fucking best contact hitter at the time by doing that.
I think it's so much harder now because there's so many pitchers who don't pitch the game. They have specialty pitchers come in, lefties, special righty guys.
I'll strike out or hit him.
It's not common to see 9 pitches in a game.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to hit off guys who's fresh.
Back in the day when Hornsby played the same guy the whole freaking game, you got to see the same pitcher 6 times, 4 times, 5 times. You know?
Yeah, you might see him 2 out of 3 games for 9 innings. All both 2 out of 3 games.
You didn't have to see a guy you'd never seen before come in throwing lefty just to get you out. You know?
No, dude.
I don't think we'll see many 400 hitters ever again.
They're not going for average, dude.
Well, all the chicks dig the long ball, man.
Chicks dig the power.
Yeah. Oh, I hope you get a points.
I hope that might be worth more than that fucking auto you just got.
Suck it, dude.
What'd you open?
Just as contenders. Oh, I did get points, dude. There you go. Proof.
There you go, man.
Points. That's so fucking terrible.
That is terrible. God.
Now you put all the packs on eBay and sell to people for a chance to get an auto.
Yeah, the chance to get autos way better. I'm not even gonna open the rest of that shit. That's 2 of them. Just like fucking Trey. Got 2 of them.
Well, that happened to me once. I got 1 of those.
Fuck. That's bulk, dude.
Wow.
Man, it's out there, dude. That Zion's out there.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Can you imagine pulling that out of a $20 box, though?
Oh, fuck, dude.
That'd be so rewarding.
Looking at the career batting average leaders, it's so funny how.
Who's number 1?
Ty Cobb, 366. Hornsby at 358. Shoeless Joe, 356. Ed Delonte, 346. Tris Speaker, 345. Billy Hamilton and Teddy Ballgame at 344. Babe tied for 8th at 342. But like if you go to so we go modern.
Yeah, who's the
well, okay, I want to say modern.
Tony Gwynn.
So it's Gwynn at 338, but he's 16 all time.
What's Jeter? 305 or something?
He's not on this list.
Not good enough.
Obviously, but yeah, these are the all time. So what's the closest to him that's like a modern player? Rod Carew did play into the 80s at 328, and he's tied with Wade Boggs.
Oh, Wade Boggs. That's
for 30. But that's because Boggs had those few shit years in like Tampa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Otherwise, Boggs probably be at like 340 at least. Is there any other modern people on this list? Oh, Kirby Puckett and Vladimir both tied at 318 at number 48.
Vladdy Guerrero?
Fuck yeah, dude. 318.
Wow.
Tied for 48th all time. And with Kirby Puckett. But Vlad played 16 years and Kirby played 2.
Dude, Jose Altuve is still playing, hits 315 career.
It's 315?
Yeah. That's Edgar Martinez, that guy that's a career DH though.
Yeah, but
Andy Ramirez, 312. I have a beautiful on-card Man Ram auto. Yeah, Jeter 310. Look at that, man. Jeter 310.
Good for him. Yeah, Ichiro fucked it up with his last 4 shitty years too.
I know, man. That dude could have been fucking way up there.
He's still first ballot. Plus, he started when he was like 30 and played for like 18 years.
Can you imagine the records he would hold if he started in the MLB?
Yeah. Yeah, he'd have a lot. He'd probably
He would have passed Pete Rose, huh?
probably have hits, yeah.
Yeah, he would have.
Sure.
Maybe. Because he only had half as many as Pete. That's like a big difference.
Yeah, but he was what, 30 when he came over? How old was he?
He was up there.
He played 18 years though.
Oh shit.
Pete played 24.
Wow. So who's playing now? Who's first ballot, you think? Think about the players playing right now, first ballot Hall of Famers. You think Mike Trout's in already?
Yeah, he has.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
He'd have to go a few more years, I think.
2 more years, I think he's
Yeah.
sure.
He'd have to go.
I think Kershaw is a given, right? Albert Pujols, that's a given.
Pujols, yeah, Pujols for sure.
Yeah, he wouldn't. Ichiro would have needed like 1,100 more hits in like 6 more years.
We averaged 200.
That's almost 200 a year.
That's what he's averaged. That's what he averaged, didn't it? Isn't it close to?
Yeah, but let's imagine. Yeah, but he didn't. Yeah, but you can't compare his last 4 to, or however many the last few were, to like what there was before. So, I mean, you can't average it out. Like add him onto the end and average it out. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm saying he came here so late. Had he came here early when he first started playing?
But it's still. I mean, that's a tall order.
Yeah, he'd have to go a few
years. An extra 6 years with an extra 200 a season, like that.
200 hits a season. Yeah, that's a lot.
He was a rookie, 2001 with Albert, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
Well,
so.
Is he playing now, or maybe the year before? Dude, I was at his first game in Angel Stadium, and so I'm standing. We used to just buy cheap shit to get in, you know. I was especially 18 years ago. I had no money, and so like you could go in an Angel Stadium. You can on the lower level. You can stand at the top of the lower level and like sort of go around. And there's like a yellow line. They just make you stand behind it. Like they don't care if you stand there, like the whole fucking game, because you're not blocking anybody's view. And so we're standing on the third base line. And probably about even with third base. And so Ichiro gets up, and it's his first at bat ever. And we're standing down there later too. They did it for each bat. There's like a block of like 100, probably. I don't know. I'm going to say 100. Call it 50. Call it 100. I don't know. But reporters from Asian countries that would, as soon as he would get up, would stand up and.
Oh my
God. Like 100 of them, because it's his first bat ever in Southern California. You know what I mean? Like it's his first time down from Seattle. So this doesn't surprise me anything, but it was crazy. And you not only, I don't want to say, because not only because of the look like they're from Asia, but like their entire, like their behavior, like they were literally quiet and would only whisper, except when they would get up when he was up, and they would just take the pictures of him like this, and there's just all these people just standing up taking pictures, right? And then as soon as he's done, they just sit back down like almost in unison, and then they would just sit there and just kind of, and to be like super quiet. They wouldn't cheer, they would just sit there and like they're just reporters, and somehow they bought all these tickets in this section for his first game, and I was like, holy shit, these Ichiro guys here, and they have like 100 reporters with cameras.
Dude, his whole career though, the fucking Japanese media followed him around.
Oh yeah,
it was crazy. He got mobbed. I mean, his whole career, dude.
Yeah, that's cool though. But I mean, I saw the Mariners play about 400 times after that, and like, I mean, a lot, dude. I used to go to a lot of Angel games, and there was no experience like that first game that he played in Anaheim, as far as like the reporters and stuff being out there. Like, trust me, there were plenty, but they didn't have to buy all these seats in the crowd. And, I'm sure there were a couple posted out there somewhere, but they like literally bought all these seats literally just to get like the craziest pictures. And I'm like, how many news organizations were there that flew them out here? You know what I mean? Because there's so many of them. You don't send like, no, the LA Times doesn't send 100 photographers.
Yeah, but he was the national fucking hero at that time. So
I get it. That's kind of my point.
And Japan's pretty obsessed with baseball.
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, baseball's huge in Japan. So
same way, dude.
Yeah, Yao Ming for China. Yeah,
following, dude.
Oh, for sure, still does.
National heroes. I know. He stood up in the NBA like you did at cons. Super tall, and
Yeah.
that guy was great though too.
For a few seasons.
Yeah, Shaq talked about he was the one guy he couldn't push around when they were playing.
Dude is big, man.
Yeah, he was big and he was solid, but it's just honestly, you're gonna have issues. Like it was, you seem like Shaq was injured. I'm telling you, like for the size of a guy like that to put shit together, that's difficult. Just to just have your feet hold up to pounding like that when you're that big. It was amazing. What Shaq was able to do was amazing. Even what Yao was. It's too bad Yao had to be hurt for that long.
People that old, people like that, they don't live very long to either. That heart gets worn out quick.
Usually not, but some of it depends. Like
that little heart has to pump blood through 7 feet of body.
Yeah, but it depends. You've always had a big. There's a difference between a guy like him and a guy with giantism like Andre the Giant. And there's also a difference between people. I think that gain a significant amount of weight when they're older and their body's not like. If you've always been kind of heavy or thick or big boned or always been whatever, your heart's been doing that the whole time. They know your body's that big, your heart's been working on it.
Yeah, but it still
doesn't mean it's not the same heart. Everybody has different hearts. Hearts are different size muscles. And if you gain 200 pounds later, that your heart's gonna have a hard time keeping up with you. That
most people like that, man. If it had to be,
it's 7'6". We're kind of arguing a fairly almost unique person. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. Poor Andre the Giant didn't make it.
Well, that guy was a freak.
That was heart-wrenching.
Dude, I heard stories of that guy downing 20-something cans of beer.
Oh yeah,
dude.
2 cases in an hour or something.
It's crazy. Is that 30 for 30 on Andre? Oh
this
my
was
god!
A beer to him. It was so small.
Oh, it's awesome, dude.
It was like
it was awesome.
Yeah.
These massive hands were so good. That was so good. Yeah, Andre was the man, dude. Fucking, we've seen that 30 for 30 on Andre was pretty good. The Flair one was pretty good. Andre seemed like to be such an interesting guy. I wish there was and trust me, if there was 30 for 30 would have got it. I wish there was more footage of Andre than we are all able to get. There's what an interesting life, but it was kind of sad that they bring up him having an uncomfortable life, you can't get you can't get on an airplane, dude. I'm 6'6". I feel terrible for someone who's 7'4" that weighs 400 or 500 pounds. You know what I mean? That's got to be. You can't be comfortable in life. There's nothing built for you. Anything in the world is not built for you. When Shaq did that Audi commercial and Phil Jackson did too. Look, their knees are still on the dashboard. This is bullshit. Their knees are still on the dashboard. Look here, this fucking A8 supposedly has fucking leg room, dude. These guys are 6'11" and 7'3". The fucking knees are on the dashboard, dude. Pretend like they're fucking not. Shaq doesn't drive custom cars. Phil doesn't drive custom cars or just roll around in limos. You know what I mean? I feel really bad actually for those 7 foot something tall dudes who aren't rich athletes. Their lives have got to be difficult, man. You know what I mean? And we played against this super spaz kid, man. I was 7 foot or 7'1" that played at high school 50 miles from here. And
just buying a pair of pants.
Dude, try to buy shoes, dude.
He couldn't now it's easier, but back then I can only imagine, dude. It was hard because I was lucky that I'd only wear 13 or 14s on the brand because they're in the store. That's the max usually I would ever find in high school was 13, right? So if they were too small, I just have to go with a different brand. And so anyway, it was just I can't imagine these people that had to special order all these things. You know what I mean? But now Nike's got a department for this stuff, and they want to do it and stuff. So I think lives become more easier. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I don't know. But especially for these people this kid, this unathletic kid. It's not he never did anything. He couldn't even really dunk the ball in a freshman game, and he was 7 feet tall.
That's crazy. You can't dunk 7 feet.
Yeah, you could, dude. He was so skinny, you could punk him off shit, right? Like, I mean, I could get low and like check him off. And like even in the warm-ups, I literally saw him clang dunks. And I'm like, and I mean, like, that's how uncoordinated this poor kid was, dude. You know what I mean? And what's he gonna do besides play basketball? And I happen to know he didn't go to, like, I didn't know him personally, but I know that he didn't go to a college and that he didn't, do that. So this guy's living his whole life as an uncoordinated 7-footer that every single person asks him. People ask me, they go, "Oh, Shaun, do you play in the NBA? Oh, did you play basketball?" I'm like, "I'm the same height as Michael Jordan." They're like, "Yeah, animal. Do I look like I jump like him?" They go, "No." I'm like, "Don't play in the NBA." But I'd barely even be a 2 guard these days.
No, dude, you'd be a point guard.
Exactly, dude.
A 6'6" point guard.
Yeah, dude.
Would you rather be 7'6" or 3'6"?
7'6".
No one wants to be 3'6".
Hey, you never know, man. That'd be kind of cool.
No, dude.
No.
Roller coaster.
Like Wee Man?
Did Mini-Me look like he was happy? Dude, last time I saw Wee Man, he was the MC at the Venice Freak Show.
That's messed up.
The one they had a TV show. No, he was. I'm not kidding. He was the MC for years at the Freak Show on Venice. They had an actual freak show. They had like a bearded lady. They had like weird turtle bones. They had like sword swallowers. Like they had not like the Venice kind, but like the actual swords. And they had like and they had just like the people that conduct electricity through their body or stuff like that. Whether or not it was fake, I don't know. But like, and so Wee Man was the fucking MC on that shit. And they'd like, yeah, but like. Hey, but I mean, it was a gig. I think they had a TV show on it. So
shit, man, making money, dude.
But
the other time I saw him was on Venice Beach, and he was hosting a Fox Sports show with I forget her name. This was a long time ago, but it's like show him, and dude, he could skate too. Like it'd do the intro of him busting like kickflip down like 6 steps.
That's a low center of gravity, man.
Yeah, but he could bust. It was a real skateboard. I skated. My big ass feet had a tough time on it. I could ollie high. I could get down like stuff. I couldn't get it. I think my feet were too big to get technical. I was a lot thinner when I was younger, but like it was. I would destroy boards. I'd break them in fucking half. And that's how I was like sub 200 pounds then. But somebody's hauling ass outside somebody's house.
That was outside my house.
Okay, just checking. It's usually, they ride dirt bikes in the lot next to my house.
Oh, nice.
I was like, huh? I do, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we men always seem like a nice guy.
Well, hey man, I think we need to wrap this up. I have to get to bed. It's getting late.
Yep. That was a good episode, guys. So
that was fun.
Yeah, next week we'll try to get Trey back on board.
I know, huh? We're missing Trey here.
Oh, and I will be seeing one member of the Flip Side on Saturday, and I believe he shall be joining our show on Mr. John Z. We may have escapades.
Ooh.
We have no idea. So John Z is going to meet up with me and my 2 best childhood friends, and in Indianapolis unsupervised, and we're going to see how that turns out.
I'm sure it'll turn out great.
Usually does.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. That's fun.
Oh, wait, hold on.